Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and how the news in details. IPOB, Army intensifies siege in Rivers State local government area. Soldiers have intensified siege in Oyigbo local government area, Rivers State, where 6 of its operatives and 4 policemen were murdered and their rifles taken away by suspected members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The army was said to have insisted that apart from fishing out the IPOB members involved in the dastardly act, its operation would continue in the area until the recovery of all stolen rifles. Governor Nyesom Wike had declared war on members of IPOB in the council, who reportedly hijacked the harsh EndSARS protest to unleash terror at security formations, burning police stations, private properties, and killing 10 security operatives. Wike, who signed an executive order reinforcing the proscription of IPOB by the federal government, at the weekend lamented that IPOB members were capitalizing on the proximity of Oyigbo to Abia to invade the state through the council. Sources said at the weekend that Oyigbo became a ghost town immediately the military began its operations to smoke out IPOB members and recover its stolen rifles. A source and landlord in the area said residents were living in fear as soldiers blocked all the exit routes in the council. He said all the streets were deserted, all markets closed, and everybody was forced to stay indoors by the soldiers, who maintained constant patrols of the council to enforce the 24 hours curfew imposed on Oyigbo by the state government. There is no buying and no selling in Oyigbo. Our area has been turned into a war zone and there has been continual booming of guns since these hoodlums took laws into their hands to kill and burn security operatives. We hardly sleep because of gunshot. We are, however, appealing to the army to relax their operations to enable us get essential services. With the present condition, nobody can access the hospital. We can't buy food. We are all suffering, he said. The source said soldiers were breaking into some houses in the area to effect arrest of suspects, but said they could be doing so following credible intelligence. It was gathered the military was making discoveries in some notorious hideouts and camps popularly called Waji Down Below, Komkom, Mbano Camp, and Obiama. One of the sources said these are known hideouts of hoodlums. They are the ghetto of Oyigbo. Some of the looted items were recovered there. A number of arrests were made in those camps. There was military area surveillance in Oyigbo at the weekend. It was a typical war scenario. Residents lay flat on the ground out of panic. Spokesman for the 6th Division, Nigeria Army, Port Harcourt, Maj. Charles Okeocha, confirmed that 6 soldiers were killed by IPOB with their rifles snatched from them. Okeocha said, our operations in Oyigbo is not targeted at innocent people. We are after the miscreants. We lost 6 of our men in the unrest and their weapons were carted away. The weapons that were taken are important. If they are not retrieved, they can be used on residents of that area and Rivers State or any part of the country. So we must retrieve those weapons, and that is why we are here there. He said its operatives only entered houses suspected to be hideouts of IPOB members. He added, The exercise going on there is to identify houses used by these so-called IPOB members. Because we have information, we are searching those houses to see if we can get those weapons, and that is what we are doing, and we are professional about it. It is not in our army character to molest anybody as they claim. We are there to protect them after they have been crying out about the activities of IPOB and some other hoodlums last week. He urged residents of the area to remain calm and work with security agencies to arrest slain IPOB members and recover the weapons of slain officers. Wike, while receiving members of the Nigerian Guild of Editor (NGE), dismissed the claim in some quarters that the ongoing military operation in Oyigbo was a war against the Igbo. The governor said, "I don't support criminality." IPOB killed 6 army officers, 4 policemen, burnt police stations and court buildings. This is Rivers State. Go to Oyigbo and see the level of destruction. Now the state government will be rebuilding those facilities. Those who don't understand our actions are saying we are fighting the Igbos. How will they allow criminals to speak for them when there are intelligent Igbo people to speak for them? If they IPOB are aggrieved, instead of channeling it to the right quarters, they go and kill innocent people and destroy public places. Wow, so viewers, you have heard it all. According to this, according to them, they said that the IPOB are the one in actions. They are the one killing innocent people. How are we going to believe that? Because the fact is that from the beginning, they've all said it that they've all tagged IPOB as a terrorist group. And it's just so unfortunate that we have the Boko Haram there. Nothing is being done about it. But why is it that anything is just all about IPOB, the Biafran people? Many people were even saying that you couldn't arrest Abubakar Bukhara nor rescue Leah Shearing for years. But US rescued years within hours. And God Almighty will judge this nation on their hatred and evil conspiracy against the Igbos. They said how many times has been locked down in Borno State in a bid of searching for Boko Haram. Innocent people are suffering and some people are happy wherever they are. And they said it's unconstitutional and morally wrong to impose an ideology to the people unconditionally. When the wood insect gathers sticks on its own head, carries them. The reality is that the way they run this present administration is nothing to write home about. Look at what America did recently. They rescued their people from the evil people in Nigeria. And our leaders are there. They cannot even rescue us from the killings of the Boko Haram people that we have in the country. And yet they are still tagging the IPOB people as a terrorist group. You can imagine this. People were saying that I never knew that Wike and his soldiers have such gallantry. I call on them to go to the rescue of our brothers and sisters in the north who are suffering in the hands of Boko Haram and bandits. And those soldiers harassing and intimidating civilians should be ashamed of themselves. US soldiers came to Nigeria to rescue just one of their own from those criminals. But some Nigerian soldiers are there molesting innocent citizens. The thing is that I am so ashamed of our present administration, In fact, they are so disgusting in such a way that they cannot even save their people. Nigerian citizens are dying every blessed day. Our youth are dying every blessed day. But it looks as if our leaders are so happy with the way things are going on. They are so happy. And that is where our leaders cannot ignite. This country cannot move forward because of the evil heart that our leaders has. So viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take? Kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. And if you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will definitely be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. We all appreciate you for always being there for us at all time. We'll say God bless you to you and always stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you and me. Have a lovely day. Bye.